and I'm your host, Harry Washington. And if those of you just joining us, the show is sponsored by Pursuing a Dream Corporation. Pursuing a Dream Corporation is a nonprofit organization based in Maryland that influences students to pursue degrees and careers in areas of science, technology, engineering, and math. Today's show is dedicated to minority retention, and our first guest is from Morgan State University's Student Success and Retention Program. Dr. Whelan, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Now, give our viewers a sense. What's your background, your educational background?
I am a electrical engineer by education with a bachelor's and a master's degree, and I have a doctorate in education.
Okay. Now, in your years of experience or throughout your career, why do you think retention has become a big problem?
Retention's become a big problem because of the ever-increasing need to have college graduates in this country for the type of job opportunities that are coming up. Okay, and at the same time, the fact that we realize that not as many people are graduating from college as we would like.
Right.
All right, so there's a big push to try and retain them through graduation.
Right. Now, what's the purpose of the Student Success and Retention Center?
Well, we have the Office of Student Success and Retention at Morgan State University. It is directed by Dr. Tiffany Beth Mfume.
Okay.
And we've got a staff of about 21 people.
Okay.
And its purpose is really to work with the other schools at the university and supportive services to try to provide services for our undergraduate students to help retain them and to help them graduate.
Okay. Now, how long has the office been in existence?
The office was founded in 2003, so it's just about 10 years now.
Right. And what caused the office to be formed?
Again, the recognition that retention was really important. We had various retention programs, but they were kind of fragmented.
Okay.
Each school was trying to do its own thing, and it wasn't a very strategic approach.
Okay. And describe some of the services that the Retention Center offers.
We have quite a few services. One, we run a campus-wide retention program, and basically what that means is that the part of the staff of the 21 do the orientation classes.
Okay.
Excuse me. They're designed to help students become good college students.
Okay.
We do advisement.
Okay.
Help students select their classes. We track students to see what their academic success is. Okay. And if they need help, we contact them.
Gotcha.
We also track them financially. If they're running into problems, paying for their bills, they may not know what the options are. So we will contact them, let them understand what the options are, due dates, and things of that nature. We've made a big difference in that area.
Because I went to your website, Morgan State's website, and looked for the Office of Student Success and Retention, and I was kind of amazed by all these programs they offer. Because I remember being in college, and I'm not going to say retention wasn't a big deal, but they didn't even offer some of these programs.
I
It was just
they didn't offer them when I was in school either.
Like, you have summer programs for freshmen.
Yes.
Placement testing.
Yes.
It's a disability support services, academic recovery program, alumni mentoring program, the collegiate learning assessment, academic advisement for first-time freshmen, midterm grades, monitoring students who have bad performance, academic probation, financial literacy, and you mentioned that financial aid literacy, financial aid probation, students drop for failure to make satisfactory financial arrangements, no longer enrollment students. It's just like a plethora of events, as well as a newsletter for parents.
Yeah, we do have a Parents 411 program that takes on two flavors. One during our Access orientation program, which is our summer programs to prepare incoming freshmen for college. We run a workshop for parents to let them know what Morgan is about, what their children are going to go through, certain primary and important events that they can expect, how to get information on how well their children are doing in school. It's available online to their children. We strongly suggest a partnership that they get together with their children so they can work on that together. And that's worked out very, very well. We've been doing that for at least 6 or 7 years.
Now, what do you think of some of the key contributors for students dropping out of college?
Minority students. There are several. There are several. Right now, money is a major factor.
Of course.
College costs, tuition fees, room and board, books. have been steadily increasing over the years.
Right.
At the same time, the federal financial aid, mainly Pell Grants,
Right.
have not kept up.
Okay.
So at one point, Pell Grants used to pay 80% of students' tuition and fees. Now it accounts for about 20%.
Wow.
So there's a big gap that they have to make up. A lot of students at Morgan, at least, and other HBCUs are first generation, meaning they're the first persons in their families
Right.
to actually go, or part of that first generation who are going to college.
Okay.
So they don't have the history,
Right.
the legacy.
Right.
They don't have the advice back at home to
Very true.
ask how to negotiate through college.
Okay.
Many of our students are coming from inner city schools and are often not as well prepared academically and socially as they need to be for college.
Okay.
And that's why we have the summer program and the orientation.
Right.
And some of that manifests itself by the fact that they often don't have good time management skills and study skills.
Right.
So we're trying to attack a lot of that stuff, especially when it comes to the student skills in the first year.
All right. And what's been the success rate of the retention center?
Well, it's been pretty good. Since 2008, when we had measured our retention program, and what we mean by retention, that's first year retention. How many freshmen come back the following fall for school?
Okay.
We were at about 68.3% for the cohort of 2008.
Okay.
Recently, in 2010 and 2011, that figure has risen to 73%, which is a sizable increase.
Right.
Okay. We also have the goal of increasing our graduation rate to 50% by the year 2021, and our retention rate to 80% by 2021.
Now, final words. What do you want to say to our viewers about retention?
Retention is very, very important. If we don't retain them, they cannot graduate. And we are going to be working at it at Morgan and other schools. It's important for those parents who are listening to me to understand that you need to encourage your children to take advantage of all the resources that are available at the schools to help them. If you don't know what they are, please call us and ask us, and we'll be able to let you know what those things are.
And for parents and students joining our show, again, we were joined by Dr. Wheatland from Morgan State University's Student Success and Retention Office. To learn more about them, visit their website, as well as you can find their information at the end of our show. We'll be back. Welcome back to